The Adventures of Tintin. The Adventures of Tintin is a film with an extraordinary pedigree. It was directed by Steven Spielberg of Jurassic Park and Jaws fame. It was produced by Peter Jackson, the man behind The Lord of the Rings, and written by Stephen Moffat, the man currently at the helm of the Doctor Who franchise. The Adventures of Tintin stars Jamie Bell as Tintin, a French detective created by Belgian cartoonist Hergé, who in the last, well, 2 centuries ago, I guess now. And he is a young, bright, very intelligent detective with a penchant for solving crimes and catching criminals, solving mysteries, and finding great treasures. And this is the story of this young detective as a chance encounter in the street leads him on an adventure halfway around the world involving great treasures, an ancient mystery, a great old pirate story, and so on. Along the way, he runs into Captain Haddock, played by Andy Serkis, and I should mention this entire movie is motion capture computer animation. Thus, Andy Serkis. Have you ever seen Andy Serkis in a movie where he's not motion captured? And Captain Haddock is a hilariously drunken old Scottish sea captain who has to overcome his love of whiskey in order to remember what he needs to remember in order to help solve this mystery. The villain of the piece is played by Daniel Craig as a villain named Sakharine, who is also on the trail of this great old pirate treasure, and he is the one who starts off with most of the clues. As always, Tintin is followed around by his loyal dog. Ooh, what's the dog's name? Snowy. Snowy is he's in the tradition of Lassie and Benji and the other great adventuring dogs. He's one of the smartest, but he's presented as still being a dog. He's smart, he's loyal, he's quick, and he's very, very brave. I actually really like Snowy in this movie. And also Nick Frost and Simon Pegg, the two guys behind Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, play a pair of nearly identical brother cops called Thomas and Thomas, who, though bumbling, are also quite loyal to Tintin and quite friendly. Very often in these kinds of films, when you have a relationship between the reporter and the cops are jealous of the reporter or the detective being able to solve these crimes. Not in this case. These guys are allies of Tintin, and they do help him out quite a bit. And bumbling and as funny as they are, they're also effective. So, what works in this film? What is the upside? The upside, I mean, this is a Steven Spielberg film, and Steven Spielberg is an amazing director. He does a great job with the animation. And it's written by Stephen Moffat, and you will recognize his Doctor Who type writing in there. The humor is very, very Stephen Moffat. Um, and it has the usual excellence as something that's produced by Peter Jackson. Although Peter Jackson didn't direct this time, I don't think anyone's going to complain about Steven Spielberg's direction. And what is the downside of this film? I don't even know that this film has a downside. It is fast, it's quick, it's funny, it's got a great story. The acting is actually quite good all the way around. Um, I can't really see any downside at all. In fact, this film is 5 stars. It is 100% 5 stars. The Adventures of Tintin, which my brother actually recommended to me a while ago, and it just took me this long to watch it, is a 5-star movie.